How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the channel. This is Big Dad Dave, and this is a how to care for horses video for Farming Simulator 22. This is going to show the procedures necessary in order to get the most production out of your horses. Now, production being the value at the end of the day for your horses, because they don't actually produce anything outside of their own value when being sold off. Kind of similar to how the beef cattle work or pigs. So we're going to start out with a pasture and two barns. Now, what is the difference between the the pastures and the barns? Well, the pasture capacity for feed, capacity for horses, and necessary for you to bring water to the pasture. Water is handled in the barns by itself. You don't have to deal with water whatsoever with these. Now, for the purposes of this, I'm going to skip the pasture just because of it only being water is the key difference and size for the horses that can be held in it. So what I'm going to do is first add a horse into each one of these barns. And then we're going to go through all the things that need to happen after the fact. So let's add one gray. And one gray in here. So we have two horses. You see it there and there. Now we need to add food to the mix. Now food comes in two categories: base food and hay. Total capacity is the total amount of space in the barn for each one of the categories. And then the category, you could do, let's say if you had 10,000 liters of total capacity, you could do 5,000 liters of base food and 5,000 liters of hay. Just as an example. Now, this could have a different total capacity. I'm not sure. Now, of the two capacities, or I'm sorry, of the two categories, base food and hay, you have to have both components in order to have a healthy horse and be able to gain value day over day, month over month. So in this case, base food is going to account for 60%, hay is 40%. That means that you're looking for always to have 100%, at least some in base food and some capacity in hay, in order to get that coveted 100%. You need a minimum 100% for any animal in order to be productive and start increasing value for yourself and for your farm. So what is base food? Well, base food consists of oats or sorghum. As you can see down at the bottom there, it says horse likes hay, oats, and sorghum. By process of elimination, we already know hay is its own category, and base food must be oats and sorghum. So you can do, half and half. You can do some oats, some sorghum, and it's just going to fill out the category for base food, and then hay's all by itself. Now this barn that I'm standing in here is only going to receive hay. And we're going to dump this out real quick. There we go. Now you can see 460 liters of hay. And over here, and now we're dumping in oats for this second load. And you can see this barn here, they're going to get the coveted 100%, that 100% minimum that we're looking for in order to start gaining value. Let's turn that off. Now let's take a look at this real quick. If you look underneath the horse and their name and their current value, $120 is the value. Cowboy is the horse's name. Uther is this horse's name. You'll get a whole bunch of different categories underneath the age. The horse is 0 months old. Their health is 0%. Puberty 0%. That just tells you that they're going to have to reach 100% puberty, then reach reproduction age, and then go into 100% before they actually reproduce. Their cleanliness, now that's something new that you only see with horses. You have to keep them clean, you have to keep them fit, and you have to ride them daily. So what that means is that every single day you have to hop on this horse, running them around until they reach 100% of their daily riding goal, and then you are good to go. So I'm going to go ahead and hop out real quick, and I'm going to ride both of the horses to 100% and bring you back in as soon as that's done. So you just walk up to the horse, and why is it not letting me... Oh, you know what? It'd probably help if I bring up the help window. There we go. And there we go. All right. Now I'm going to go ahead and ride the horse until 100%. You can see up in the top right-hand corner, it says riding 5, 6, 7, and so on and so forth until we get to that full 100%. And I'll do that same thing for the other horse until they're both at 100%, or at least 100% is where they have to be. All right, so I have ridden both horses to 100%. They are good to go for the day, or aka the month of August. Now, if I take a look here, you'll see daily riding 100% on both sets of horses. Now, what you'll also notice is that their cleanliness is down to 0. After you ride them, you actually have to come up and clean them. You can see where it says up in the top left-hand corner, clean euther. Well, oops. And now, after I've tapped the button a few times, it no longer says to clean them. And if we look, euther is at 100%. Now we got to do the same exact thing for this horse, because he is filthy. And there we go. And now both horses are clean. They are good to go. Let's go ahead and simulate the month and show the differences. Actually, no, we'll simulate until 9 o'clock and see if we see anything there. Let's go to 9. So now we can see the horse with only hay, because they haven't met that 100%. There's nothing in base food. Health is at 0. Puberty is at 0. Fitness, 0. But Cowboy here has already gotten a $4 bump in value, and his health is at 2%. That's perfect. Let's go ahead and skip the entire month and see what happens there. And here we are. Check it out. You have health 68%, puberty is starting to go up, cleanliness is down, fitness has gone up, but the daily riding's back down to 0. We have to go ahead and take him out for his daily ride, get the fitness up, get the health up, continue to go from there. 100% is what you're looking for, and now the value for Cowboy is $364. That's significantly higher than euther here, $184. No health, puberty's gone up slightly, fitness is up there because we took him for a ride, but his daily riding's back down. Now you'll see up in the top right hand corner, straw. You can get manure out of horses by doing the straw in the barn and adding the manure extension. Again, the manure extension under the build mode and buildings, you look under silo extensions, is right here. You want specifically this, where if you pull it too far away, it says a manure heap needs to be placed next to a barn. Do not get the one under silos, because that's just a place to store manure, and you can literally put it anywhere on land that you own. And that's pretty much it. That's just a rinse and repeat cycle. You need to make sure that they're at that coveted 100%. You need to make sure that you're riding them. You need to make sure that they're clean so that their health is up and their fitness is up. And as they get older and they continue to stay fit and healthy, they'll continue to gain more and more and more value. But that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please show me by liking, sharing, subscribing, following, commenting, doing all the things the algorithms enjoy you doing that shows you're engaged with this channel and enjoying the content. And that being said, I hope you have a fantastic day. Take care.